we've had the experience where the Americans have denied the engine to us for the LCA, and India stopped its research on the Kaveri engine, the development of the Kaveri engine, which is a problem for the LCA. It's become an issue in the India-US trade talks too. So what is your advice in terms of long-term investments for DefTech?
Actually, defense technology, when you invest in it, please don't expect return in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. There are some technologies which will give you return immediately after 2 years, 3 years. But when you are talking about the platforms, you are talking about aircraft, submarine, ships, tanks, you have to do the research and development for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. And I gave one example to Dr. Mehta. I told him that if you have a son and there is a potential in him, keep investing in him. Send him for bachelor's, master's, PhD all over the world. Let him take the best education and come back.
आपने कहा घर लोन पे डाल के गिरवी डाल के आप
फिर भी उसके ऊपर इन्वेस्ट करो. Now what happens? I was just giving him one example that if there is an aircraft engine, hardly 2 or 3 countries in the world make, even today, aircraft engine. US, Russia, up to certain extent, UK, and China. Chinese one is Chinese one, copied from the Russian one. So, if we work 20 years, 25 years, and we don't deliver engine, don't worry. Keep investing. It will happen after 30 years. It may happen after 40 years. But we all have seen, we all are very wise people sitting in this hall. Why Tejas is getting delayed? Maybe because of the supply chain problem of the engine manufacturer, or maybe something else. But if we had developed our own engine, at least we wouldn't have such problems. We would have resolved the supply chain and given the priority to HAL to manufacture Tejas. So this is one suggestion I want to give you. Another suggestion I want to give you is from this forum that we spoke about L1 and T1. Another thing is what happens when we partially, General also touched upon it. In every vertical, if there are 3,000 companies, 4,000 companies, then it is very difficult for a single buyer to support all of them. So why not you make a group, do the grouping, and the grouping can be changed maybe every year or every 2 years. So selected companies are in a basket who are working in the drone technology, but they also are able to see the end goal. And if we allow, free running, then it will become like a Airtel marathon. Okay. You never know who has run, who has not run, who has become number 1, who has not become number 2. Today we have 3,000-4,000 drone companies in India. 500. Okay. Let's take 400. 400 companies. How many will survive? I tell you, not more than 20, 25. 20 is a very positive number.
20 would be maximum.
Maximum.
20 maximum would survive.
The rest of them will die out. So why not in the beginning itself you filter them out so that you have a very selected companies working in that vertical. Another suggestion: many Indian companies, private, public sector, they manufacture a system. Now, unless the system is inducted by the Indian Armed Forces, no foreign buyer will buy it. This is a rule, standard rule. It has to be inducted into the services. So, for example, if Idea Forge has made one kind of drone, let Army, Navy, Air Force, let them buy 5 numbers. Let them buy 10 numbers. Now, this 10 numbers give huge credibility to Idea Forge or to your company. So, once they go to the export market, they will say that, yes, it has already been purchased by Indian Army, so you please buy it. So this minimum, this would,
if you can respond.
This would help.
Just to add 2 points. There is a self-goal, in our policy. DGCA said type certification. Type certification means what? So one particular model you are freezing. But in technological innovation, next day we have got a new product. So thanks that Indian Army don't follow the type certification thing. In the civil sector they are suffering because all government tenders they will have a type certification of DGCA for that particular kind of thing. So many companies they are not able to participate. Number 2 is that we suspect, the private sector is suspected because I spent 36 years in the Indian Army, so I know the mindset what happens. So why not, like in USA, you just sign a confidentiality agreement. So that whenever I
Talking about long-term agreements
yeah,
from
I will
for
sign. I'm
security.
an Indian after all, and everything is there. So if I violate or do any security violation or anything kind of, you can put me behind the bar.